How can you make more money without creating a new offer? Now, most people go into, I need to raise my prices. That's simple. But for most entrepreneurs, that is the move that costs you clients and actually costs you money. So today I want to share with you my favorite way to start charging more without creating a new offer and make more money without starting to attract a new audience. Now, you might have tried. Maybe you're offering a coaching, experience, group program, a membership, low ticket, and you've been thinking it shouldn't be this hard to make it a high ticket offer. Let me make the same thing and give it one on one to people. And that's the main mistake you're making. When we're raising our prices, there's a lot of things that are happening in the energetics of the pricing, right? Are we able to hold those bigger conversation? Have we ever sold things at a higher price point? Is that the right move for our current brand and our current audience? Because it might not be the type of audience you've cultivated and they might not be used to spending that much money. So there's a lot of moving pieces going on. And without going into all of the details today, I just wanted to give you a quick guide on how to actually charge more without basically changing anything. So, if you're listening, just to give you context, I'm Marjolaine, and I've been a business advisor to entrepreneurs and creators online for over 9 years. And my approach is really about allowing you to simplify your business so you can make more money without working so hard to get it by focusing on your positioning, your brand, your messaging, and attracting the right people into your world. Now, depending of where you're at right now, there's an offer that's currently selling okay, and you have a couple people in it. It's maybe a handful, it's maybe hundreds. And now there's a curiosity in you thinking, okay, I would love to make more money. I'm not hitting my monthly goals. So what can I do? And first, I'd love for us to identify what that gap actually is between where you are and the revenue you want. How much is it? Just take a moment and write it out on paper. Is it a couple thousands? Is it a couple hundreds? Like, what is the gap we're trying to fill in your revenue right now with that quote unquote new offer? Sometimes the automatic response is to pour into marketing and to try to do more. But it doesn't always work because I see successful entrepreneurs running successful membership, but they haven't fixed their conversion or their sales. And even if they do more marketing, there's still a huge leak of revenue in that process. And some other times we are thinking, okay, then instead of doing more marketing, let me create something new, a new offer. And that is a whole new workload that is not even validated. We don't even know if people want it, and it's a whole other set of complexity. And so, what I love to do if you're in the low ticket, mid tier ticket item world, because you might have enough volume, I recommend just starting to filter and segment the audience by giving people more access and going deeper with people. So, the worst you could do would be to just transform your low ticket offer into a high ticket offer and just put one call in it and call it a day. It doesn't have enough differentiation and value for people to want it. And it's just making it so hard for you to market it. And what happens when people do this is that they're being torn. They're like, well, how can I sell this thing that's basically the same thing for more expensive without confusing people that are already getting it for free or for cheap? And then you're all confused because creating high ticket offer isn't about just offering the same at a higher price point or just adding one or two calls. It's about fundamentally addressing a different crowd with different need with a different solution. And so without creating something new, we're deepening into what currently isn't covered with your offer. So let's say you're a fitness coach and you're offering a fitness membership. Maybe you're noticing, if I could give someone the VIP treatment, they would lose so much more weight if I was to add ABC, maybe a meal plan, maybe a tailored access to you for questions on Thursdays, maybe 3 months of accountability, maybe a close circle that goes running together, right? I don't know your context if it's in person or online. But the best way to start creating more value is to really ask ourselves, if I was to see that person that's my current client and do everything that I know for them to see them win, what would that offer be? And usually that becomes the anchor biggest offer of what you can offer someone. And that's kind of your VIP that you just created. If somebody was willing, if somebody had the resources, if somebody had the energy, you could sell them onto that ultimate extraordinary package, right? But we don't have to go all the way there. But this is helpful to create kind of contrast and realize, okay, I'm not offering everything to people right now. There's so much more I could give them to see them win. And how do we create then a higher price offer without creating something completely new? Is we ask ourselves, okay, what is one point of leverage I could give people that would dramatically increase their result without taking so much time for me? It would be easy for me to deliver it, and I could deliver it to a select amount of people. So, usually, when we're trying to segment up, not everybody needs it, not everybody will choose it, and we don't have the capacity to give it to everyone because there's a closer access to you, or there's a deeper strategy, or there's something that's a bit more hands on, either by you or your team, that creates a deeper experience for them. So we want to ask ourselves, what could I deepen into? And if it is adding a call, that's great, but we don't call it the same and say it's the same. We understand what's the differentiating value of that call. Does it play a role of mindset work? Does it play a role of accountability? Does it play a role of supporting the nutrition side whilst your app is only covering the fitness side? As you can see, there's so much layers to this and so much you can do. But I would say the best part about this whole thing is we don't have to make it more complicated. We just have to make it desirable. What would they be willing to invest in because it will significantly increase their ease or their result or their success or the duration of them achieving this result? What would they be willing to invest in? And then in your mind, you need to realize even though they might still access the same free things or the same lower ticket thing, they're paying for a premium because they're getting a significantly different experience. And I'm not offering something that's taking me 3 months to build. It's something I can instantly implement this week by giving more access, by deepening into a lesson or proximity with you. And that's how you start charging more for the same thing without creating a new offer. So, yeah, I'm realizing there's a lot of layers. But for today's homework, I want you to first choose the revenue you want to close, the gap right now. I want you to notice the things you're currently doing to try to close that gap. Again, pouring into marketing or showing up online more or hoping there's more referrals. Like, what are you doing actively? Then I want you to create your VIP offer. Like, what would be the best case scenario for someone? And then I want you to extract from this one tiny add-on thing right now that is high leverage that would give the people in your current community a huge incentive and an incredible desire to achieve this either quicker or faster or better or easefulness with that premium offer that you can start charging significantly more for, and then give it a try. See how people respond. I'd love to hear your financial wins this month, what you're doing in your business to keep attracting incredible people, keep showing up, keep increasing your visibility. And if you want my mind on your business to understand exactly what to do with your positioning, your messaging, your content creation, your brand, your sales pathway, and your offer, I am currently opening my one-day VIP where we figure out all of those questions together in real time, one by one. And I also have my 5-week accelerator, which is a great way to do it spaciously and not all at once. So if that speaks to you, you can apply below or send me a message on Instagram to chat about what's the best option for you to bring me on as your secret co-founder. I'll see you next time.